I'm back, and I'm back today to do some kind of unboxing. Oh, let's put this down a bit more gently. Now, I've been told that this is a set of bash plates for the BajaBoard G4. So we've got this customer in Italy who bought a G4X a while ago, and this guy owns a sheet metal workshop. And he built some bash plates for himself to protect the underside of the board, to protect the belts. And once we saw it, we were like, it's actually pretty bloody good. So, do you want to do it with us? And he's sent us, I think, a few sets. How nice is that? Beautiful. We've got 5 sets of this very nicely packed bash plate. So let's open one and take a look. Holy shit. So let me just summarize for you guys what we get in this package. We've got the very nicely laser etched BajaBoard bottom plate. So this goes on the bottom of the box. And at both ends, underneath the bottom suspension arms and the pulleys, we've got this rather cool transformer looking plate for both ends. So we've got this chrome board, fully chromed. Everything is just beautiful. What a shame it would be if we take it out in the wild and it all gets scratched. So this is the lovely underside, the underbelly of the board. Now, my understanding from what our partner in Italy has told us is that this plate goes over the top of the bottom and they get secured in with these 3 screws at either end. And I believe this goes here. We are going to do the BajaBoard piece first, and it's quite basic really. You just take these 3 screws out. That attaches the bulkhead to the box. These 3 out, and you see there are 3 holes at either end of the piece. These are the screws that I took out, which is the default one we use, and these are the screws that will come with the actual bash plate. You can see if I put one next to the other. Now the color is whatever it is. It's a standard set. You can always replace it with your own length. It's the black one is a bit longer. It's a bit longer, and that's to cater for the fact that you will have some extra thickness with the bash plate. So we're going to put it back now. And as always, before you put that sort of stuff on, and as always, before you put any fresh screws back in, a bit of Loctite. And like with any assembly, you don't tighten the screws until the very end to make sure all the holes fit. But this plate is now on. We basically took these 3 screws out originally and these 3, put the new plate on and screwed it back in. Now we're going to do the front end and the back end. So we've got this beautiful piece right here. I think it's the other way. There we go. And so to do this one, again, like these 3 screws, I'm going to take these 2 out, fit everything on, and I'm going to secure this end as well. So let's go have a look at how this is done. So with each one of these comes a piece of rubber that's designed, you can imagine, to protect the underside of the bulkhead. So when you press metal against it, you don't get metal against metal contact. And it comes with a little horseshoe shaped part that's designed to go under here. And those 2 will go through these 2 holes, obviously with the rubber padding in between. And outside of that, we're going to put some nuts to hold them in place. So step 1, place your rubber part above this, right? And the rubber part lays across. Step number 2, I'm going to use my finger to go through. Obviously the board has to be off. Don't chop your own finger off as you're doing this. Now I'm going to put a washer here, and we've got a couple of nuts we're going to use to hold the horseshoe shaped piece in place. And now that is the hardest part done, thank God for that. Before we tighten that up, we're going to screw these 2 bolts in. Beautiful. Once that's locked in, you can tighten, and obviously as you do it, you do each side gradually. And we've done the same on the other side. Here's one we prepared earlier. And now you see we've got quite a nice protective plate for the motors. They're protected. The pulleys are now covered, so dirt coming underneath won't go there. And the good thing is also you notice at the bottom here, if you imagine the board is the right way up, there's some holes. So if you do get dirt coming in, it's going to drop out of here. It's not going to get stuck inside and then, you know, create more resistance. But it's going to come out of the holes. So there we have it, the bash plate that's designed by one of our customers. It is now available on BajaBoard.com.au. Link will be in the description below.